All right, welcome back to Buzz on Business. I'm excited to share with you. We've got another member of the chamber here. Her name is Rachel Shepard, and she's with LonaRock. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what it is she does and a little bit about herself. So, do you want to start with yourself, or do you want to start with LonaRock?
I'll start with myself.
Okay.
So I grew up in Wadsworth.
Oh.
We moved away for a little bit, and we came back to Sharon.
Yeah.
So I lived there with my husband and 2 kids.
Okay.
I'm on the Highland Foundation board, so the school district is very important to me.
Great school district, yeah.
It is, yeah. And so we just love Medina County. I've been in Medina County for obviously many, many years.
Yeah.
And my office is in Wadsworth.
Okay.
So my company, LonaRock, it helps businesses access capital and reach their financial goals.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
So we focus on strategic business planning.
Okay.
We also help clients put together the business plan and present all the documentation to the banks to find them the best possible deal.
Okay.
So some of this is more like startup companies, and they're looking to access capital for the first time. And that might look like an SBA loan.
Yeah.
And then we also have clients that are very sophisticated. They're many years into operation, but maybe during COVID, they ran into a downturn, and now they're in a turnaround period.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at bridge loans or other opportunities for them to access capital other than traditional financing.
Oh, wow. How long have you been doing this?
So my business it's been 3 years.
Okay.
So I've been in business for 3 years now, and my background is commercial banking.
I was going to ask, what brought you to strategic planning and opening your own business?
Yes, so my background is commercial banking. I spent 17 years in banking.
Okay.
And a portion of that time was as a relationship manager, and the other part of it was managing underwriting departments. So we dealt with loans all the way from the small business startup up to private equity deals and M&A situations and participations, which means that like a Goodyear or a large company, multiple banks participate in the lending facilities. So I have a wide background of all type of lending, and I wanted to take that and help small businesses figure out exactly how to access capital and really navigate that process.
Oh, so when you're talking capital, you're talking about getting money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that they can get started. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I could give a couple examples.
Okay.
So one would be someone is buying a franchise, and SBA will deal with franchises and give them money up front, even if they're a startup. So there may be a building. So if it's Goddard School, they're going to have to build a building. So SBA will finance that.
And that's a loan.
And that's a loan.
That's a loan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they'll get a loan for their commercial building that they are building, but they also need a business plan. So a lot of times the business plan and projections, they're not quite sure how to do that.
Yeah.
And so I can do that for them and navigate the process and gather all that documentation to give to the banks to get them the best deal. And then I have another situation. So those might be a smaller loans.
Yeah.
I have another one that's $11.5 million refinance in Cincinnati for a nursing home facility. So we are working through that process, and we are looking at several different options at this point. There could be potentially a bridge loan facility, or we may be selling one of the facilities in order to raise some funds and
so you can get pretty creative.
Move forward. Yes. Okay.
So tell me, you're part of the Northern Medina County Chamber, right? What have you seen as far as a benefit with the chamber?
Strategically, they bring in the best speakers in terms of just giving their experience in business. So I love the speakers at all the chamber events, and I also love the community and how I feel like everyone is so genuine and really wants to help each other. It's a little bit different than some of the other chambers.
It is. It's very different because I belong to all of the chambers, and they're all very different. They all have their own culture, all great things.
Right.
But have you taken advantage of the networking connection groups too?
I have not, so I need to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I would think so.
That'd be beneficial.
Because it's amazing that they have 4 of them.
Wow,
And so you kind of pick like a home one, and then you move around a little bit, and you can pop around, and that'd be a great opportunity for you because you have a very, very unique product.
Right.
In the fact that you can help businesses, and the chamber is a lot of small businesses too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think there's a great opportunity there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely like the fact that the chamber or my business, I feel like I have tons of partners and not necessarily competitors, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can partner with the banks. I can partner with, my clients, the small businesses, the CPA firms. So it's like, there's so many different ways that we can all work together.
So from a networking perspective, just knowing
great.
the products that all of these partners offer
Right.
is a benefit for you and for them, because then you guys can refer each other out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, well, great. Well, Rachel, did you want to share anything with us in terms of like your contact information if any of the businesses want to reach out to you, how they can get a hold of you?
Sure. So my website is www.LonaRock, LonaRock.com, or they could reach out to me probably through the chamber. My contact information is out there as well.
Yeah, you can always go to the website because Debbie does a really good job, her and Heidi, putting together and keeping everything up to date in terms of, you know, who's in the chamber and what their contact information is. So, so if you're interested, you can reach out to Rachel, check out the website, or go to her website that she shared with you. And Rachel, thank you so much for being with us today. I was so excited to learn more about you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we'll be right back for the next episode of Buzz on Business. Thank you.
Hey, Mom. I got the job.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Donate to Goodwill. Help provide job training in your community.